Today on the Fabric of Real Estate, we have Lionnel with us with LocalSF Studios and Construction. And hello, Lionnel. Thank you for joining us today.
Doria, my pleasure to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company?
Well, for myself, I'm a Bay Area native from San Francisco, and I went to school all my life in San Francisco College at USF, and did construction management and engineering. So after I came back home from school, I started my own thing, and that's when LocalSF Studios began. And over the last year, since the pandemic, there's been a surge of work from home. And we're trying to capitalize on that as much as possible by building backyard studios and backyard offices for people who've been stuck in their house and have no separation between their home life or work life.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like the way to go, especially with more and more positions becoming permanently remote. I know removing yourself from your household or having a change of scenery is really important. Can you tell us about some of the features that these backyard studios actually have and their size?
Yeah, typically we like to stay about 120 square feet range. 10 by 12 is our standard. If you keep it at 120 square feet and below, you can skirt around the city permitting process. Anything above that, it qualifies as ADU, and you have to go through the whole city process of permitting, printed plans, all that stuff. So we try to skirt away from that, and by doing that, we are actually able to have about a 10 to 14-day turnaround for all of our projects.
Oh,
So
wow.
we ourselves on that speed and efficiency. And in terms of the features, what I tell most of my clients is like, we're building you a small house in your backyard, from the foundation all the way up to the roofing. All of our like methods of building are based in residential construction. So from the walls, insulation, that type of stuff, it's all up to standard. It's not just like a shed that you can get from Home Depot and then put your computer in there and power. So
That's what I was going to ask next. How is it different from a tough shed? Is there electricity? Is there plumbing? Like, what are the restrictions?
yes, so basically our sheds have full electrical hookup that comes straight from your breaker box to the house. We run out conduit about 150 feet typically is what it is, and with the grounding rod and everything. So it's 100% safe. And also it's 100% custom. So basically when we come out on site, you basically tell us what you want and we walk over. Do you want the window here? Do you want a door? Do you want a sliding door? What kind of features do you want? Do you want to match some of the features that are on your house and replicate them on the shed in the back? So it's a back and forth conversation that we have with clients to try and really match what they want, their vision. So that's how we'll differentiate ourselves from Tough Shed, where you just see a catalog and you click on this and you want that and you change the color and that's about it. We're 100% custom. If you want a hot tub on the roof, we can get that.
Now, don't say anything crazy because somebody might take you up on that offer. I mean, hot tub on the roof sounds pretty good.
No, I mean, we woke up for a challenge, so I wouldn't even shy away from that.
Really? Okay. And then also, it's funny because you mentioned office, but I also just recently saw online, we have gatherings at our house and we call our backyard Club Barrel, but I saw like a little studio type bar and it had like a bar in it with seating. So you could even do something like that.
Yes, actually, funny you mentioned that. We just had a project in Solano County, and it was more, instead of having an office, it was like a half office, half pool house. So it was for him to entertain. He had a large window that opened up like the stadium. So it opens up like this and you have bar stools on the front side. And so it was kind of like the best of both worlds. After he's done with work, he can entertain his guests in the pool house and that type of stuff. So exactly what you're speaking of. Because so these spaces, like I said, they're very multifunctional because they're custom. So it's like basically your vision. We actually just trying to match it.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned features. One thing I would like to highlight is about the interior features. Some people live in the East Bay, like a lot of project we had in Dublin, where it gets like 100 degrees during the summertime.
Right.
So the client wanted a AC unit. So we install all that stuff. We get our HVAC guys to come out and they'll put AC unit. And then some people are really cold people. And in the morning, they start work at 6 in the morning and their shed is like freezing. So an option that we give is heated floors. So these are
That
super,
sounds good.
it's it's super comfortable. You turn them on before you start work. You walk in your office, it's toasty and nice and warm.
I love it. I love it. That sounds awesome. So, how can people get in touch with you if they're looking, and how far out are you booked right now? How busy is the market?
It's pretty busy, I can't lie, but we're always scaling our company. We've been growing ever since. I think we started full force with this in July last year.
Mhm.
So our crew continuously grows, and so we just basically match the demand. So I would say probably about 2 to 3 weeks, we're gonna always fit somebody in.
Mhm.
And just depending on the location of your project, because we work from Silicon Valley all the way to San Juan County. So we
Okay.
cover the 9 barrier counties, and we're basically anywhere.
Awesome. Awesome. And so how can someone get in touch with you?
If you want to get in touch with us, our website is localsfstudios.com, and you can also visit us on our Instagram page. We're always posting our construction processes, different features going on in the industry, and that type of stuff. And you can just follow us and just take a look at it. It's at LocalSF Studios on Instagram,
Mhm.
and that's a way of getting in touch with us as well.
Okay, great, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the Fabric of Real Estate. I think that it's an awesome idea and creative solution for working from home, to have that outdoor space. And also, a lot of people, I think, when the pandemic hit, started seeing the value of their backyards. So this is definitely an enhanced feature for more of that family time at home. So either if it's just working from home or creating more creative space in your backyard, because yeah, we like to party now in our backyards a lot. You know, we replaced the club with our backyard.
You gotta enjoy your space, and it's like in this times when everybody's cramped in the house, you just need somewhere to unwind and just separate yourself from everything that's going on.
Definitely, definitely. Well, thank you again, and I will see everybody again soon here on the Fabric of Real Estate.
Thank you.